In a lush bamboo forest, there lived a playful panda named Panda Ella. She loved to explore and was always curious about what lay beyond the trees. One day, Ella came across a sparkling river that shimmered with magical energy. She decided to follow it. As she followed the river, Ella discovered a beautiful rainbow bridge that led into the heart of the forest. While crossing the bridge, Ella noticed mysterious footprints leading into the enchanted forest. Curious, she followed them. Suddenly, Ella heard a voice. It was a magical talking tree, welcoming her to the mystical forest. As she ventured deeper, floating bubbles filled with small creatures surrounded Ella, giggling and playing. Ella's adventure took an exciting turn when she encountered a friendly dragon who needed help finding its lost treasure. Together, they journeyed to a hidden cave where the treasure was said to be guarded by mystical creatures. Inside the cave, Ella and the dragon encountered a room filled with magical puzzles they had to solve to reach the treasure. After solving the puzzles, Ella found the lost treasure, a chest filled with glowing gems and magical artifacts. To celebrate their success, the forest animals threw a joyful party for Ella and her dragon friend. After the party, the friendly dragon offered to give Ella a ride on its back through the magical skies. Their flight was interrupted by a sudden storm, and Ella had to guide the dragon through the dark clouds. After navigating the storm, they landed on a beautiful rainbow island. On the island, they discovered a magical fountain that granted wishes. After making her wish, a glowing scroll appeared from the fountain, containing a riddle that led to the next part of the adventure. The scroll led Ella and her dragon companion to a beautiful yet confusing maze made of enchanted flowers. With the dragon's help, Ella found clues hidden within the flowers to solve the maze's puzzle. As the sun set, glowing fireflies appeared and helped guide Ella out of the maze. The fireflies led Ella to a sparkling bridge made entirely of starlight, which would take her to the final part of her quest. Halfway across the bridge, Ella encountered the Guardians of the Stars, two majestic creatures who tested her bravery. Ella passed the test, and the Guardians led her to the heart of the stars, a glowing, pulsating crystal that would grant her the power to save the forest. With the heart of the stars in her paws, Ella made a final wish to restore balance and bring peace to the forest. Ella's wish was granted. The once dry rivers in the forest flowed again, and the flowers bloomed brighter than ever. Ella returned home to her friends and family, who celebrated her bravery with a grand feast under the stars. The Guardians of the Stars appeared one last time, telling Ella that she had earned a place among them as a protector of the forest. As the celebration ended, Ella bid farewell to her dragon friend, who flew off to continue his own adventures. That night, as Ella gazed up at the stars, she noticed her own constellation shining brightly, a reminder of her bravery. Ella, full of excitement and wonder, dreamed of her next big adventure as she drifted off to sleep.